Houston, I'm on the board.
Hey guys, this is Production Music Live with another tutorial, and today we're going to have a look at this operator saw over here. What you see here is the entire arrangement of the track saje future bass style. Track is called You, and we have it on our website. There's a template for that one, and up to now this template was only available with the synths coming from Serum, but I've redone it, and I've done everything with Ableton instruments and elements. So the guitars over here come from the guitar packs, and all the synth sounds come from Operator. So we are going to check out how you can make some cool sounds with Operator, and the first video of this series will be this saw pad over here. So I'm soloing this one. So first let's insert a new MIDI track below and load up a new instance of Operator so we can start from scratch over here. And also, before we start, we need to take off the effect chain from the original sound, and also take off the mastering chain, because I have this Ableton plugins mastering chain here, this one. We have a video on that chain, so you can check that on our channel, building a mastering chain with Ableton effects only. I'm taking it off. So let's see how this operator sounds without any effects and any mastering chain on it. So you see, the first result out of Operator might be disappointing, but if you put on the effects, they really make the sound over here. So I'm using Operator mostly only as oscillator, and then I'm viewing it like a modular synth. So this is my oscillator module over here, and then I plug in the audio effects modules that I like to have in there, such as reverb, frequency shifter, and compressor over here, another EQ over here being automated. We will have a look at that one later. And add sustain over here, another compressor. So let's go ahead and turn this off, turn this operator on over here, copy the MIDI pattern, holding my option key here. We'll take down the volume a bit, it's going to be fairly loud, and take it down to -21 or something. So this is our initial sound over here. Let's select the first oscillator. This one down here, oscillator A. And let's select a waveform called saw-D. Let's put up the octaves +1. That's better. And let's go to the envelopes over here and put up the decay. So to 8 seconds or something, and put the release up to around 500 milliseconds. So we're getting a little bit of tail to the sound. Alright, let's go to the filter quickly and put up the release just as much, 500 and something like that. So we really have this taily thing over there. Take down the frequency maybe just a tad. And also put this algorithm over here to parallel mode. So we can play several oscillators in parallel mode. Let's take another one over here and select square wave 64. And let's put this chorus up to 8 over here. Yeah, those higher frequencies should be in there. And we just go into the envelope, right click and copy envelope from oscillator A. So we don't have to do everything again. Nice. And now let's go to the C oscillator over here and select another saw wave, saw 64. Put up the levels, maybe a bit less than the first saw oscillator. And take the chorus up to 4. Alright, and go to the envelope over here, copy from oscillator A. And set up the attack to quite a bit, have it slowly moving in this one. So we have this pitchy kind of effect over there. And we can also adjust the fine pitching a little bit because that always sounds interesting. So put this one up to 8. And we get a little bit of unison over there and a little more over here. Maybe 3. Level down a bit. We don't need too much of the square actually. Now compared to the other sound, that one sounds a lot wider. So let's go back to this operator over here, put on this knob in the pitching spread transpose section and put up the spread all the way. Looking good. So we have to adjust for the volume differences over here. So we're almost there. Now let's put on some effects over here. What we are going to do is we are going to audio effects and we are going to select a glue compressor and we are going to select the preset add sustain. All right. Alright, so let's take a threshold around 14 dB, minus 14 dB, and a makeup of 8 something. And put up the dry wet all the way. It's getting a little loud behind here, so let's go down in the volume. Now we have to put in an EQ. I'm already loading EQs over here. Just pick up an EQ8 and take down the low end over here. Roll it off. And select another bell 5 over here and go fairly up to around 14K something. To get the brilliant parts out here. That's nice. And let's look for reverb sound. So let's go to reverb over here and select it. Plug it in. Dry wet down a bit. Put it on high quality mode. Put the decay up. Okay, that works for now. And now we are going to put in a frequency shifter between the EQ8 over here and the reverb. And we are going to select this fine knob over here and put in a little bit of pitching. Automation, so we have to draw this in here. So let's select this automation curve. See the knob is turning around, so we are at the right automation. and we're going to automate this one up. And we're still going to emphasize this effect by using an auto filter right here in front of the frequency shifter, taking the frequency up all the way, going into the frequency area and pitching that in as well. So let's start at 2,500 and move up from there. Something like this. I like it faster, so let's keep it faster. Alright, and now we can simply copy this to the second part. All the automations we just drew in here, and loop the MIDI again. So and we can do the same thing over here, just copy it to this part as well, so we have the full thing. Okay, right now the only thing really missing is a sidechain compressor. So let's take the sidechain compressor, take a compressor, put it in. You can also drag that one from your audio effects and plug it in here. I just had one already loaded, so I'm taking the new one. I'm putting up the sidechain over here, and I'm taking the signal from the kick track up there. So select it from kick, put the threshold down, and ratio up all the way. In this case, like really toughen up this thing. And okay, let's take off the other one, listen to everything in context. Okay, let's take up the mastering chain as well, put it on. It still sounds a bit harsh in the beginning, so let's put the look ahead of this compressor up a bit. Nice. So there we have the sound. This is just operator playing those three waveforms and a little bit of effects afterwards, and of course a mastering chain. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Check the description for the template of this track. We are also going to make a full e-learning course on this particular track here available. Will be up in the next days, so check the description. Maybe it's already on when you're watching this. Subscribe to our channel, and I hope to see you next time.